Good evening and welcome back to the Moonlight server. I'm riding a pig! Ha! Oh, whoa, why? What are you? Ha! Sorry about that, my face. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? I'm crashing. We have a creeper. We have a chasey creeper. It's fine. We can outrun him, pig. Keep going. You could do it. We could do it. I don't even know where the creeper's gone anymore. Oh, this pig is my favourite pig. Uh-oh. No, no. Uh-oh. Face again. In my face. Jump, pig, jump! Jump before they get to you. Go down there. Quick. Maneuver, maneuver. No! There's a big hole. Anyway, we are over here at spawn because we want to do an experiment. Yes, we are scientific scientists scientificizing some science. So, in a recent live stream I did twitch.tv/Zedaph plays. I have a really bad cough today. I'm really sorry. We built this, okay? And you might be thinking, what on earth is that? Well, I also am thinking the exact same thing. This is our social experiment. So, this is made of lapis gold, diamond block, and a bit of TNT that could easily be ignited by pushing one of these buttons. Other Moonlighters, the other Moonlight server members, they are allowed to do absolutely anything they like to this. Absolutely anything. The sky is even the sky's not the limit. They could put it in the sky if they wanted to. It's up to them. They can steal it, they can add to it, they can take away from it, they can move it, they can blow it up, they can rob the things and replace it with dirt. They can do whatever they like as long as it's creative. If it's boring, I will hate them, basically. So, you know, if they just stole it, I think that's quite boring, really. So they shouldn't do that. They should do something fun with it, and even better, I would like it even better if it could be something that then somebody else could do something else to it as well. So, other Moonlighters, if you come here and this does not look like this, feel free to do something else to it. Whatever you like. You can record it, you can not record it. It's an experiment to see what will happen. It's an experiment about the future, basically. I can't predict it. This will tell. This will give us answers. And look, it's kind of like a face. Look, an eye, and a little TNT mouth. That's quite nice, actually. That was my input into this experiment. I saw a face. But yeah. So we'll see how that goes along in due time. Before we get on with anything today, I want to do another quick little experimenty test thing that involves the Nether. Ooh, spooky. I remember the days when I used to actually be scared of walking into the Nether portal to go to the Nether. I was nervous and actually scared in real life. But those days, the innocent days, I hardly ever get scared about anything anymore. Maybe 4 or 5 times a day. I don't know. Now this down here, that guy, look, can you see him? Swimming, relaxing, chillaxing. I'm curious as to see how deep lava is in the Nether. Don't you push me off. So, the best way to do it, have a swig. Did I drink it? Yes, good. I've got the stinky lines. I'm wearing a scuba respiration 3 hat. I don't know if that will make me see any better. But anyway, Geronimo! Why did that hurt? Ha ha ha. That really hurt. Why did that really hurt? I hear a ghast. No! No arrows! This was a terrible idea. Why did you tell me to do this? I'm really slow at swimming. Help! None of this... How long have I got? 7 minutes. That's good. Oh, I'm all on fire. Quick, why have I no arrows? Why have I no arrows? What a desperately terrible plan. Right, I'll be right back when that ghast is dead. No, you'll be dead. Well, I must have took full damage. That was what must have happened. I must have hit the bottom and hurt my little tootsies. So we're going to go in again, not from as high up, and I'm going to use F3 to see exactly... Let's get over near here. Ouch, yeah, it hurts, fine. Right, we're on Y32. Okay, how deep are we going to go? How long have I got? 6 minutes. Okay, Y32. Oh, I think I saw a glimpse of Oh, yeah, look. Can you see? Okay, alright, that's interesting. This is a horrible thing to have to try and do. It's a little cheaty though, isn't it? Some soul sand down there. Okay, so it's kind of probably about... I mean, here it's not very deep at all. Oh, swim up. Okay, here it's not very deep. But over there, look, that's probably a good 10 or so blocks deep. Okay, interesting. We learned today. Very, very interesting. So now we can use that information when we are building a nether hub, maybe to work out if we need to do something. I don't know what. I was just curious, okay? I was a curious cat and I wanted to know how deep that lava was that I was almost falling into every day of the week. So now we know. Hooray! Now we know that we'll have a shallow death, at least, if that's any kind of resolution at all. We're here, in the end. This is the end, and we're here. Looky, this is what I made a little while ago. Today, I'm going to take on a very, very, very scary project. And it is scary because I have never done anything like it before. And probably never will again. It's kind of comes under terraforming, I guess. But not that at all. I don't know, it's similar. This is the moon, as we all know. I keep harping on about it. We're on the moon, me. And obviously the theme park is here as well. And we need to make this feel more moon-like. I mean, it's pretty moony at the moment with the whole moon jump. And the floor looks like it's moony. But it needs to be more moony. Somehow, we need it more moony. And what I was thinking is... I had a look at some pictures of what it looks like to be on the moon, okay, and what I noticed is stars and, well, there's actually some debate about this, whether stars are, you can actually see stars from the moon or not, or maybe not, I can't remember, maybe I'm talking absolute rubbish here, but if we could see some stars around and things like that, it would make it look a lot more like we were in space, and the crunch point, the main point that I want to do is we're here on the moon, so we should be able to see the Earth. Or maybe the Earth should be over there. I'm not sure. But I think that would really, really help, because when we're on the overworld, on Earth, you can see the moon. So it should be the same the other way around. Now, that poses a lot of hard questions. So we must put on our researcher caps, and we must research some research. And there we go. There's the moon from Earth in all its glory. I built this over here. This is the Zscope 2004. Oh my no! You had like a million things on you. What have you got on your sword? You got like knockback 7,000. Oh, he didn't even drop it anyway. Never mind. Anyway, back through to the Zscope 2002. I'm gonna call it. Let's have a look. Okay, interesting. So. What we can see from this is that there's actually about 8 by 8 pixels that make up the moon. Very, very interesting. Now, I'm probably not going to make an 8 by 8 thing. That's far too small. It's going to have to be more like 32 by 32 or something like that. But we might make the resolution of it. Hi-ya-ya-ya! I'm going to die. Neither of you can get up. And I'm dead! And he's picking up all my armor. Fantastic. Can't you let me be an astronomer in my own way? What was that? Death number 2. And I thought my telescope was such a good idea as well. It's so realistic. But anyway, if we look back at the footage of what we had from the moon, yes, we can see it's an 8 by 8 graphic, but we will make it much bigger than that, but we will want to keep it looking Minecrafty, so we will probably make it still have an 8 by 8 resolution of graphic, if that makes any sense at all. It'll be bigger, but each pixel will probably be like 2 or like a 2 by 2 or even a 3 by 3 thing big, depending on how big we need to make it. So I'm guessing I'm going to be using coloured clay for the blue and the green, possibly, to make it. We'll have to see. But let's go and build some scaffolding and get some initial earthiness going in the moon, on the moon, in the moon, up the moon, left of the moon. Stop right there. Hold it. Hold the front page. We must
stop the episode right here in its tracks. The experiment, to kind of researchy, testy thing, has failed. We have failed, and we must hang our heads in shame. There is a mist on the moon. A silhouette-y mist that makes things silhouette-y that are far away, which is exactly the opposite of what we want things to do. We want things to be visible from far away, but it's very annoying. You can kind of just about see it over there with the big obsidian pillars. They're just, I know that they're black obsidian, but they're just silhouettes. And if I make a thing even, like, right, okay, look, we can use this. This has got lights in it, and you'd think, lights might make it not so silhouette-y. As soon as we get a little bit far away from it, this is quite a lot far away from it, but I wanted to build the Earth and the stars and that very far away. Look, you can already see there's like this kind of grey fog that's going over them, and the more we go away, look, it's pretty much just a big grey semicircle now. No colour, no light, no anything. And you can even barely see it against the kind of fuzzy end sky. So, that's the end of the episode, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode if I can think of an idea that doesn't fail miserably. Goodbye! No, of course that isn't the end of the episode. I couldn't leave you like that. Not in a million years. Well, maybe in a million... If it was a million years, I probably would then actually be able to leave you, because that's quite a long time. I'm pretty sure, as morbid as it sounds, we probably all wouldn't be here still, unless someone invents a kind of life serum or something like... I'm gabbling. Here's a pig to take your mind off my gabble. No, we're still here in the end. I've got a little bit of housekeeping to do. I feel like I've kind of taken on the role of being the kind of bossy person when it comes to the theme park. In a sense, so I guess it's only fair that I kind of continue work with some of the more administration tasks, so to speak. So here we have Tango's Tangler, very, very nice, very good, first thing in the theme park. Then we have my Chop Drop, I forgot what it was called then, which is quite nice up there, little pink little doodah thingy. Graf's making something over there, which I won't show yet because it isn't fully finished at all, and I know that Impulse has some plans as well. We've got the lovely entranceway, and we've got Graf's little village breeding area and farm thing as well down there, because we're going to have villagers wandering around the entire theme park, so that's very good as well. But that's kind of not really part of the theme park. That's kind of out there and away. But what we need to do today is lay out some of the pathways and have a little discussion, have a little sit-down chat, just, you know, Zedaph and you, about exactly what the pathways are going to be like here on the moon in the theme park. So, my first point is I want everything to be so smushed together that you cannot actually move anywhere. No, I want things to be nice and close. I don't want there to be like a big grid system, and I don't want there to be like big windy paths from thing to thing. When you're in here, I almost want you to feel like you're inside all the time, because when you go to a real-life theme park or fairground or carnival or whatever you want to call it, it's all very, you know, you like, oh, there's a light there. Ah, there's something pretty here. Oh, look, there's a sheep. Oh, look, oh no, there's a big tall building right next to me. Wow, look, there's a bridge that goes over my head. Whoa, I'm going under a tunnel. Wow, look, there's a roller coaster shooting by me and smashing into my head. That's the kind of feel I want to bring to Moonlight. So I built quite close to Tango's here. He already had stated that he hadn't actually done the sides or the back of his thing. Look, this is all just the guts of all his project. His crazy mind in physical form here. This is what it shows. So he is relying on everybody else's builds to actually cover up. Like, look, if we actually look at the back here, look at that. Ugh, Tango, what have you done? You've created a monstrosity. But from the front, it's very beautiful. So that's all that matters, as is my chop job. To be fair, I'm a huge hypocrite. I am a hypocrite. So I've done a similar thing. I have kind of created this little kind of 3-block up thing. Let's see if I can actually get up. Huh. Yeah, excellent. So that brings me on to my next point. I want to kind of try and... It's not just flat. I mean, the end is pretty flat. I mean, it goes downhill a little bit here and stuff, but I want to kind of create a lot of different levels so that we have a lot of these kind of bridges and tunnels and paths that kind of cross over each other and all tangle, and you're like, I am here, I want to get to the Tangler. It's not just a straight line. You kind of have to go up some stairs over here, down underneath someone else's attraction, round a little corner, because that is what it is, the fun of the fair. The fun of the fair. That's a good analogy, isn't it? And Graphoniac has done the end return portal here, which is quite good, though I think there is still some work to be done to it yet. This is for the dragon egg up there, I believe. I don't think it's in there yet, is it? Don't fall in. Whatever you do, don't fall in. I got rid of all the bedrock round here so that we could design it nicely in a previous episode, and lots of trees ate my face. So that was fun. And but yeah, so she's kind of got this whole quartz style and whatever these slabs are called style that I used over here. And again, this floor wasn't finished over here either, so I think we can kind of adapt the style ever so slightly and tie in some of this kind of light blue clay and yeah, both kinds of clay and glowstone and things. Like, I mean, this floor's rubbish. It's boring. I haven't got my beacons in yet either. Got some of these strips in here, but yeah, so we can work on that a little bit, and we can tie the return portal and the Tangler and this together, and maybe tie it with the front entrance as well. But I really want it to grow organically, and as things appear, there could be an attraction right here that is like a big boat lake or something, and there could be a glass tunnel that goes underneath, and that is the main entranceway or something. But we don't know that yet until there is an attraction here. So the paths are kind of secondary, that bend around everything else. So we really need to start filling out the theme park a little bit more with more attractions and things like that. So I might actually build not an attraction, but some of the other things that we're going to have in the end are kind of little decorative buildings. I'm really hungry. Food. Yeah, little decorative things that don't actually serve a huge purpose, but are just fun. You can just pop in. They kind of help bulk out the theme park and make it feel more like a theme park. So I'm going to try and build that, and I'm going to try and build it in a really random place, just to kind of spark some ingenuity? I don't know. In between things like that. And we're also going to work on some little paths around here. But I have nothing on me, kind of. I've got some weird items on me. But I'm going to go and empty them and grab some new stuff. And we'll be back here in a little bit. Now, I don't want to tempt fate because I know that is a very, very dangerous thing to do, but I think this is actually a little bit easier than I was imagining it being. The whole building the attractions and then making the paths fit the attractions. Now, like, I didn't measure this. When I built the chop drop here, I purposely did leave a gap, but I didn't leave like a certain size gap or think about paths or anything like that, but... Anyway, I fell. But we'll get to that in a second. So we have the floor level here. We can just have a path coming along there to here. We don't want to cover up any of the big title of the Tangler there because that is really cool text. So it's unlikely we're going to have anything here that is that is making the path have to go up or down. We could have it go down actually. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? If the path right, let's do a mock-up. So pretend this was the path. It went down like this. Kept going down. Keep going down. Do what I ask. Hand. Trying to tell my own hand what to do. So it went down there, flat a bit, and then back up to this staircase. Then we could actually have something sort of not under the Tangler, perhaps. I don't know. It's something to consider, but this is the kind of thing what I mean. It's totally that just came to me just now, that idea. And it makes it a lot more interesting than just a straight path from here to there. It adds another place for some more fun stuff. And I'm going to leave that hole like that and let someone else find it. But anyway, so then we have the staircase that would come up here. We can either go along this way, level to the chop drop. I just changed the entrance way around a little bit here. This path is probably going to be made out of slabs. Give me slabs. I need to make them first. Let me make more than that. Whoopsie daisy. Right there. That should be enough slabs to get a good idea of what it looks like. If we do them a bit lower like that, we can fix the stairs in a minute. I know it looks a bit weird. How does that look as a path? No! You're big and fat. Ugh. Pretend this one wasn't there. Yes, good. Collected them. So like that. Obviously the stair would have to come down one more block. But how does that look for a path? Very hard to tell. I've done this all wrong. Why have I not got more ingredients? More resources to build with? I took like the lightest pinch of ingredients of each kind. Why didn't I bring bucket loads of stuff? Right. So how does that look as a path? Not too bad. You can still see around. A little bit low down perhaps. Might play around. What if we was to have... I'm going to lose all this stuff. What if we was to have this along the edge? Blue. Grey. Grey kind of makes it look a little bit more Moonlight. But we can mix and match. The paths don't have to be the same throughout. As long as they kind of merge together nicely. And it's not like a whoa, you're different. Whoops. Whoa, you're different. Whoa, you're even more different. As long as it's not, you know, hugely contrasting, everything will work out fine. I need to go and pick up all these resources now because, like I said, I have hardly any of each. The part where we get to here, this is the same height as the portal, so maybe this side doesn't staircase down. Maybe we just have a path that literally comes, you know, straight out here, not like that, and bends round and just goes to this level, and we can just be like walk into the portal that way. Who knows? That could be a possibility. Different levels, different heights. We're using the Y space. We're not just making use of, you know, growing out expansion sideways and that. We're growing up and down as well. This staircase up here, it fits perfectly. We can add some walls to it here so that we can't see all this ugliness inside and things. But who knows where this leads to? Who knows? But it doesn't matter. It leads somewhere, and eventually it will lead to something. Here, there's a bit of a gap. We could have like a little photo booth, or... I've already thought of a silly idea that we could put here. I'm going to make that in a second. That'll be fun, but I'm going to get this past so that it doesn't look like a big moonworm has thrown up all over it. Random blocks. And we'll try and fix this up a little bit nicer, and then we'll see what it looks like. We'll see how it's rocking and rolling. Well, I've got to say, I am actually kind of really enjoying this. It's a really lethargic... Is that... No, not that. A really cathartic. That's it. I knew it was one of the thartics. A really cathartic experience making this. Like, this is the new entrance to the Chop Drop. It's a lot nicer. Path might do something there. Like I said, Path might do something over there. I've just rounded the corner off. But again, we're never really going to see this. Ideally, you're not really going to see much of this... endstone at all, really. I mean, like you might see a bit under here and stuff, but hopefully a lot of it will go. Also, I had to borrow some blue clay from the temporary stairs that I had, and this looks really, really spacey. It's like levitatey stairs, lever stairs, and I just want to know: is there a way we can actually make this happen? I mean, if we put light grey stained glass here or something, would that make it look levitatey enough? Food for thought there. Food for thought. If you've got any ideas, let me know, because that would be pretty cool. Up here, I've been working on the corner a bit more. I've smoothed off Tango's wall, and I have a plan for it, and I've been creating a little surprise thing here. But let's let the water flow. I'm terrified that I'm going to ruin mine and Tango's redstone doing this. La, I feel like I need a choir singing when this happens. Ouch, that really hurt. Oh, good, that one needs to stay there anyway. Perfect, it worked out well. Here's the wall of water. Not as pretty as I was hoping. Hooray! Obviously, we could do something with this wall as well. If this was another wall of water, that would be an interesting pathway. Anyway, it's something to think about. I like the idea of a lot of water mixed in with the moon stuff, but I'm not sure what to do over this side yet, but it will be... It'll happen, it'll grow, it'll develop as we do things. But this is the secret little secret. You're like, oh, what's this secret button over here? I wonder what it does. Ouch, ouch! Like that, and you can stand here and watch it kill people down the corridor there. I don't know. It's a little fun extra thing. I need to sort of tidy it up a little bit and make it not look as gross and actually continue the wall up, but... There's a lot of kind of little gaps that need to be filled around here. It's very tough now. I thought it was easy. I said it was easy earlier. I lied. It's now tough.
Well, I had a lot of fun building this corner and kind of there needs to be a blue thing there. Can't end the episode now. It's perfect. No, it's not. Nothing is perfect. Give me more. I'm about to end the episode, but everything has to be correct and present and perfect. You could be closed as well. Right, let me back up. That was my viewpoint. Here is one more thing I've done. I've tried putting some light stained glass panes in here. You can still walk up them like regular stairs. It just looks a bit more floaty. I'm not sure. It doesn't necessarily go with the rest of the look, but we'll see. And I also made the path stripy just so that the stairs go up and do stripiness. I'm not sure. Added some more holes as well. But let me know if you kind of like this style. Obviously, there's lots of little bits and bobs that need to be done. It's a very, very pernickety style. I just made that word up, I think. So it's going to take a lot of developing. And of course, it's not just me that is working on this. It's the entire server as well. So everybody has to kind of put in their own input and form a big group mush of style. And hopefully it'll all work out together. So from Pinky's side and Perky's bum, I would like to say thank you for watching. I'm all in armour. I usually like to undress. Let me throw my clothes at you so we can talk person to person. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you very, very soon in the next Zedaph Plays Moonlight episode. I promised I wouldn't go high pitched.